So the healthcare system in America is actually flawed by design from the very get-go. You know why? Because it's entirely based off of how you feel. So is it really a healthcare system? Are you really going there to care for health, or is it more of a disease care, crisis care? I mean, really, if you went to your doctor and you really had no complaints, you went in and say, hey, I really need to see you, first thing they're going to ask you is what's wrong, right? Because if there's nothing wrong, there's really nothing medicine has to offer. And if there is something wrong, then they just give you some sort of a medication, which actually just doesn't fix anything. It just masks the problem. Let's say you saved up your whole life for the freaking nicest car you can think. Your dream car, maybe it's a Lamborghini, a Porsche, a Ferrari, a Rolls Royce, I don't know. But let's say you got a Lamborghini, you're driving down the road, all of a sudden the engine light comes on. Okay, there's a problem, right? Not really sure exactly what the problem is. So you take your Lamborghini into the Lamborghini guy, the head mechanic, right? The guy knows more about Lamborghinis than anyone, kind of like the liver doctor or the heart doctor or the kidney doctor. Okay, there's the problem. Head doctor, head mechanic comes out and looks at it and he's like, you have an engine light. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. Comes back, a little spray paint, sprays over the engine light. Well, the engine light's gone. Okay, so it must be okay now, right? I mean, there's no engine light. So now let's get back in the car. You're driving down the road. Eventually, what's going to happen? Well, you're going to have a lot bigger problem than an engine light, right? Now, something major, something's going to break down. You're going to have engine problems, right? Well, you realize when you have a headache and you take a Tylenol, all you're doing is just spraying over that headache. You're not fixing the headache because the headache wasn't the result of a Tylenol deficiency. You're just masking the problem, but it's still there. So eventually it can turn into something bigger. Well, that goes for all healthcare, all conditions. Anytime you have a symptom, then you take a medication. You're not fixing anything. You're just masking the problem temporarily. So what we want to do is we want to get to the root cause of the problem, not keep masking it, allowing your body to get sicker. You may feel better, but you're still getting sicker. So if we can get to the root cause, which is always something going on within the body, not something without the body. There's something going on with the nervous system. If we can check the nervous system and make sure that your body's functioning the way it was designed to, then it can heal itself. And as a matter of fact, the body's the only thing that ever has healed itself. But it can heal itself and restore health and remove the symptoms permanently rather than just temporarily masking them. So find an upper cervical doctor. Find someone who specializes in checking the nerve system, monitoring the nerve system, make sure the nerve system functions the way it's designed to so your body can heal naturally. If you believe in natural healing, please share this with other people. There's too many people that are sick and suffering, over-medicated, having potentially harmful surgeries that really need to know this story. So please share the information. Thank you.